Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I happen to see this from Archer here, and I know, sentiment in the XRP community is down. XRP Ledger's ecosystem market cap hits record low, and what this means. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but apparently the market cap of the XRP Ledger has dropped to 80 million, marking the lowest point since January 2022, the oldest recorded, according to XRP Markets. While this might raise concerns, it's important to assess why this is happening and why it could be a good thing. So, on the surface, not sounding so great. I know the sentiment has been down in the space. I know XRP price has been down in the space. But guys, there is some optimism. There is a chance, and I think a very, very good chance for XRP to do very well in this bull run. If you guys didn't catch the video I did this morning, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner, not to mention the fact that, this time it's going to be different just because we aren't mired in a lawsuit with the SEC the same way we were back in 2021 when XRP was struggling to bypass its all-time high. Unfortunately, there are some more challenges. So Archer here, he did post this, okay, potential positives. So what he is saying, focus on core strengths. The XRPL's efficiency in payments and tokenization remains its core strength. With the launch of the RLUSD, there's potential for new payout-related dApps to emerge. If monetization models like transaction fees are developed, the XRPL could attract more developers to build in this space. Additionally, its robust tokenization capabilities can drive growth in real-world assets. So this is, the thing that we're focused on right now. He's saying we could rebalance towards new projects. A lower market cap may indicate capital shifting towards newer innovative products within or outside the XRP ecosystem. This could open opportunities for emerging applications like decentralized finance or DeFi tokenization as investors look for future growth areas. Healthy ecosystem adjustment. So, in many facets of life, sometimes we just need a recalibration, and so he focuses on that too. A reduction in market cap might reflect weaker or abandoned projects being phased out, allowing for stronger, more promising ones to rise. Attracting strategic investment. This is another big one, I think. A lower value can attract new investment in partnerships. Undervalued ecosystems are sometimes seen as an opportunity to collaborate or invest, potentially accelerating innovation and growth. There's the macro impact as well. The decline of the XRPL's market cap reflects a broader bearish trend across the crypto market, with many tokens falling to 1 to 2 year lows. This is a market-wide issue, not unique to the XRP ledger, so that's the other thing we have to be mindful of, guys. He does have a personal bias, though. I love the times of declining market caps, as it allows to find tokens with good development history, diluted enough tokenomics, and pick up a few players for the next cycle. So that is, the benefit for some of these tokens. I mean, the crypto market has been struggling. I talked a little bit about how sentiment has just been going up and down. A lot of these cryptocurrencies are doing well today, although, over the last 6 months, I'd say now, we haven't seen any kind of real meaningful growth in the crypto market. Let me read you his list of potential negatives for this. Okay, a shrinking market cap signals that developers and projects are leaving for other blockchains that offer more developer support or active communities. This could reduce innovation and user engagement with the XRP ledger. So that is one negative thing here. Slower ecosystem growth. A declining market cap can lead to slower overall growth within the ecosystem. This includes fewer new projects, less community activity, and reduced user engagement, all of which are critical for the long-term success of the network. There's also a loss in investor confidence. Okay, so developers may be losing interest and migrate to other blockchains, which offer more active communities and better financial incentives. And then there's lagging behind in DeFi and trends. Other blockchains like Ethereum, Solana, Ton, and even Tron have surged ahead of DeFi and meme coins, bringing massive capital and user activity. The shrinking XRPL ecosystem suggests that it is not capitalizing on these trends as effectively as its competitors, hurting its relevance. And so his final thoughts on this, guys: the drop in XRP Ledger's market cap to $80 million is a challenge, but also an opportunity. While capital and projects may be leaving, the XRPL has a chance to refocus on its core strengths, so payments and tokenization being those main two. With the launch of stablecoins like the RLUSD, let's not forget, guys, that is in the pipe waiting to rock and roll. New dApps could emerge, driving innovation. Downturns can fuel long-term growth if the ecosystem pivots towards utility and embraces fresh ideas. It's a moment for XRPL to recalibrate and seize new opportunities. Some great minds in the space also commenting on this, like the Wrath of Kahneman, and Archer has been active on this tweet thread. So if you guys want to get in on the action, I will link this in the description of the video. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I think, at the end of the day, I think it is a temporary pain, I think, for the long-term gain. I think, because we just don't have the regulation yet, we do not have any kind of meaningful adoption for cryptocurrency. We have not seen, tokenization at scale. We haven't seen even cross-border payments being done at scale yet, just because of the lack of regulatory clarity. And we really do need that to move forward with mass crypto adoption. So I think maybe this assessment, even though we are seeing a decrease in the market cap on the XRP ledger, maybe a little premature. I think once we do see an explosion of crypto regulation, I do think there will be renewed interest in many different blockchains, and I think this number will be blown out of the water personally. But nevertheless, wanted to thank Archer here for pointing that out. You got to remember, guys, Ripple did just spend $200 million in legal fees and then paid an additional $125 million fine to defend XRP not being a security. And so XRP LaBroccoli here saying they wouldn't just do that just to turn around and ditch it for the RLUSD, which I think a lot of people are also very skeptical about, right? When this stablecoin does come out, is Ripple going to be ditching XRP? Well, Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, many people have gone on the record to say that it will not. But some people, are just not buying it. Some people are saying, oh, they're lying through their teeth, they're going to ditch it, so on and so forth. I highly doubt it. XRP is such a specific and unique value proposition that cannot be matched by stablecoins alone. So, I guess time will tell. Crypto Addy here also posting this. Okay, 3 Japanese mega banks will soon stop issuing paper banknotes. And guys, considering this is part of the consortium of Japanese banks that are committed to leveraging the XRP ledger, would it be of any surprise to you if we started seeing XRP utility more active in these particular banking ecosystems? So she's talking about Sumitomo Mitsui Bank. They are set to stop issuing bills in September of 2025. So that is just a year away. Mizuho Bank, they announced it by the end of March of 2026 and will request a settlement deadline for issued bills set by the end of March 27. I don't see dates for MUFG as of yet, but here is the statement with regards to that. So they're saying they're putting those dates in place. The 3 mega banks, including these 3 banks, have already decided on a policy to end the issuance of paper bills and checks. So guys, they are going completely digital, in other words, announced by the end of these periods. In addition to being terminated, bills, discounts, and clearing services for bills receivables are included, encouraging companies to use the transition to electronic record receivables, etc., which automatically remits payments between financial institutions on a fixed date. So very, very interesting to note that these Japanese banks have already come out and said, okay, no more paper bills. We're stopping the issuance of them. And guys, note the dates here, starting September 2025. So that really gets me excited too, that we are going to start to see real world utility come into the market by the end of 2025, basically at the height of the bull run. I think these companies are coinciding this. I do not think this is a coincidence at all. And I do think, cryptocurrencies like XRP have a really great opportunity, but not only that, a very unique opportunity, very, very different than former speculative bull runs. And if you guys want to see what I'm trading this time around, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Spoiler alert, I'm not just trading utility coins. There are other cryptocurrencies that I think are going to do very, very well this bull run for many different reasons. So you guys can check that out if you're interested. Patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Some other interesting news that has come up, guys. This one from Subjective Views here. Ripple partner Axiology has been shortlisted for the UK's Unicorn Kingdom Pathfinder Awards, launched by the UK's Department of Business and Trade. So this has to do with a Ripple partner, okay, Axiology, and they are shortlisted for this Unicorn Pathfinder Award. The UK's Department of Business and Trade are launching the department's first global tech awards, the Unicorn Kingdom Pathfinder Awards, to unearth and showcase the most promising scale-up companies in the tech industry. The UK digital tech ecosystem is now valued at about $1 trillion US, only the 3rd country to pass this milestone after the US and China, offering a great environment for business to grow within the industry. And guys, Axiology is now one of the more recent Ripple partners. They will be competing in the digital trade solutions category. If successful, Axiology could gain access to a tailored program connecting them to the UK's $1 trillion tech sector and over 150 unicorns. And so this is again a Ripple partner. Interesting to see that they have successfully scaled up and achieved this milestone. Winners of the award will receive support from the DBT to scale their business globally through industry connections, VIP events, and DBT's promotional efforts. So guys, again, a step in the right direction. We are starting to see, a lot of these blockchain-related companies, DLT-connected companies, tokenization, This is the next frontier for business. And so don't let these numbers fool you, that we're not seeing cryptocurrency rally right now. This is going to look very, very different, I think, in the coming months, even as soon as October 2024, 1 month away. So wanted to thank Subjective Views for that. Also happen to see this, guys, from Mr. Man, Bitso, okay, a longtime Ripple partner. Well, they were asked about how they utilize XRP for Ripple payments. Well, guys, here's a breakdown. Listen to this.
With this tool, we're enabling use cases like real-time transfers. Imagine, receive a PIX. You want to convert this and do EFX, even like EFX. You close FX with a bank, it's possible through our APIs, you close this trade. If you're a Web3 company that one of our customers, they have stable coins on their wallet, if they want to convert this to reais and do automatic payout, this is possible. So this is what enables this technology. I think we have one question here. Do you use the Ripple or which platform for the cross-border payments? You want to answer this, Andres, or I can answer as well? So Ripple is a partner of ours. So we do partner with them in Mexico to do a bunch of those transactions, and it could be in XRP, that's their native token, could be in USDT. But all the transactions, they go through our platform at Bitso, the same way that Andres showed you, Ernesto. So if you have an account at Bitso, you receive your USDT, XRP, you do a trade, and then if you connect to our SPAY in Mexico, you can do payouts. And the same logic could work in Brazil, Colombia, and Argentina. So that's how we see it. Thank you.
So that is just the basic infrastructure. Performing payouts in Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, Argentina. Those are the corridors that Bitso has eventually expanded to. And Bitso is a PSP that capitalizes on the PIX faster payment system that is also a Ripple partner, guys. As you can see here, Brazil's faster payment system PIX is about to allow for contactless payment options in 2025. So again, this was from, again, just this past week. Yes, the PIX family is growing. Brazil's favorite payment method is quickly adapting to the daily needs of Brazilians, and Open Finance is helping to introduce new solutions that enhance the overall payment experience. But what does Open Finance have to do with all of this? Imagine a city where each neighborhood is surrounded by high walls. Each area has its own stores and services, but they can't see or interact with any other neighborhood. This isolation makes it hard for anyone to understand what people are doing in other areas, preventing anyone from seeing the full picture. Now imagine that gates were placed within these walls. A store in one neighborhood can get a key to these gates and visit other neighborhoods to see what people are doing there. What do they eat, drink? How do they live? Basically, guys, what this is explaining is that Open Finance is connecting so many different people to so many different parts of the world. Basically, a new open banking infrastructure, and they are using PIX to do this. Okay, and so for contactless PIX payments, this is a game changer. This is happening in Brazil specifically, and here's another video explaining just that. Listen to this.
All right. So that's about PIX. But Bitso, we can offer you a solution that you can go to Brazil using PIX, even though if you are a foreigner without a CNPJ or the tax ID in Brazil, for you to collect or interact with your users via pay-ins, so your user paying you, or payouts, you paying your user for different segments or use cases that you might have. And if you want to get those BRL, like, because BRL is the currency in Brazil, and if you want to move this BRL to your headquarters, whatever it is, we offer the cross-border solution, which is compliant with the central bank in Brazil. We have two possible ways for you to do that. So we have for use cases like gaming, import, exports, to use EFX or FX transactions where you deliver the fiat or even the crypto with an FX registration. Also, we have use cases like MetaMask or other crypto native companies where they want only crypto transactions. So we offer cross-border on crypto as well, according to the IN 1888, which is where we register like who bought the cryptocurrency. And these not only with crypto, but also with stable coins. So that's the full package in Brazil. So you can operate locally, collecting, disbursing payments in BRL, and move these funds overseas whenever you want using our APIs. And Andres will show more about that later on.
So guys, using the PIX system, using Bitso in partnership with Ripple, this is how they're doing it. This is how they're making it happen. So a great tweet collection here, courtesy of Mr. Man. Wanted to thank him for posting that. More here just on PIX, an instant payment system platform created and managed by the Monetary Authority of Brazil and the Central Bank of Brazil. This one courtesy of XRP drops here. Just some more documentation just showing that Ripple is in fact a partner of the PIX system, as you guys can see with their logo down there. So I will link all this in the description if you guys want to go over it further. Despite what we're hearing about XRP ledger development, there are many use cases for XRP. Ripple is still committed to using XRP, and there are even now murmurings that we could in fact see an IPO being launched in London for Ripple, guys, in 2025. This courtesy of Michael Branch here on Twitter. Ripple targets FCA approval and eyes a London IPO by 2025. Ripple's projected battle with regulatory hurdles took another crucial turn when Judge Torres granted Ripple's motion for a stay on the monetary penalty. This judgment is regarded as a critical development, potentially benefiting Ripple's efforts to obtain permission from the UK Financial Conduct Authority. And Ripple is now overcoming, or I guess is in the process of overcoming these hurdles. Previously, there was suspicion that this uncertainty surrounding the penalty Ripple could face from the SEC was delaying the licensing process for the UK crypto license. Now that the stay is in place and financial expectations are apparent, Ripple is on track to get permission by December of this year, so 2024. So guys, will this mean that Ripple is now looking to eye an IPO in 2025, as I've previously predicted, just based on it's going to be mass hysteria in the market in 2025. So this is the best time to launch an IPO. And so could it be in London starting as early as 2025? Ripple's decision to pursue an IPO outside of the United States is consistent with its prolonged avoidance of the American market, owing principally to the regulatory uncertainty brought on by the SEC, of course. Due to the SEC's hostile attitude towards crypto and the larger cryptocurrency industry, Ripple has been very wary of launching an IPO in the US. But guys, it's looking as though Ripple could be, in fact, launching one in 2025, possibly through the London Stock Exchange. So IPO on the way. It would in fact make sense. You don't want to wait too long after a crypto bull run. Remember when the market was rallying in 2021 and Bitcoin did see new highs in the spring of 2021. This is the total market, not Bitcoin, but this is the total crypto market here. We did see this in April, May of 2021. And you consider that when you look at when Coinbase did decide to finally launch their IPO, it was in around the same time. Basically, with the hype, we did see Bitcoin see a new all-time high in and around November. We did see Coinbase stock price start to rally again. And then, guys, there was the bear market bringing Coinbase all the way back down here. So, could we see Ripple do something similar in 2025 once we do see that market high? And that would be about a year away now. I don't know. It is still a very, very good possibility. The other thing I wanted to mention, guys, with regards to market cap hitting an all-time low on the XRP ledger, despite all these partnerships and despite, all the positive news, the positive opportunity here for XRP, the real value isn't being derived from the coin just yet. But I have to remind you of what Brad Garlinghouse said several years ago now. Price of the coin will go up once we do see utility being derived from it. This coming from Jack the Rippler here. Listen to this.
One of the things we all have to remember is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility. What problem is it solving? How big is that problem? How many customers do you have? There's no question there's a lot of hype in this system, and I don't actually think that's a good thing. For Ripple, we use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks. So today there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles a transaction about 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin. So it just passes through that currency for that period of time. That's correct. Yeah. One of the things we all have to remember is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility.
So essentially the price, guys, the value of a token is going to be derived by its utility, and we are ready, holding our utility tokens, waiting for crypto regulation to kick off. Guys, Brad Garlinghouse has said it years ago. It's been a very long waiting game, but guys, I'm getting very excited that we are going to see some real-world utility coming by the end of 2025, which could get XRP rising even higher than maybe some are projecting. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.